think I did anything off camera after I stopped recording last time. My voice is a bit raw because I haven't had anything to drink today, and it's now 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I completed everything that up to the final boss of the Shrine of Storm, so I should probably just go finish that off, actually. And since you don't need to, oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I don't really care about World Tendency here anymore because I've already done all the stuff, but I'm just paranoid, you know. Yeah, I don't think, because some worlds have multiple World Tendency events. Boletaria has multiple. Oh, I didn't even see that. I remember this being here, though. Huh. I didn't realize you could see into the arena from there. Neat. Wait. Can you yeah, you can't fall into this place from the other one, can you? I didn't realize this was the area that you were running past in the, fucking Away from the Monsters. That's kind of cool. Anyway, of the areas that have World Tendency events, which is, you know, all of them, I think the only one that has multiple is the fucking, is Boletaria. Because Boletaria is the only level that has 4 levels. This is one of the cooler bosses in the series, even if it's not as mechanically complicated. It's just, I remember the sheer scale of this being like, holy shit, you know? So after this, the only thing left will be the Valley of Defilement and then, Boletaria, huh? They changed the design of this one pretty dramatically in the remake. Personally, I think it may be the only design I think is actually kind of improved in the new one, because I think the way they, like, made the entire fight way more stormy and gave the fucking, like, King of the Storm's eye, they, like, recessed it more into the head so it looks like it's peeking out at you. Also, the sound design in the new one's really good, with that kind of almost, like, airplane-esque, like, flying over you. Because here, you can see it's massive off in the distance, and it's super cool, but it's also not, like, you know, what am I thinking? It's not taking up as much of your attention as I feel like it otherwise would be. There's also fucking, like, 2 of those crystal lizards here, just to fuck with you, because you can't get them right now. I mean, you could, it'd be kind of like a waste of your time to do so, though. Alright, where are you? Oh shit, it's because I didn't press the button. Fuck. There we go. I love that it's at the top of the bar. Oh, I could theoretically... I don't think those things have seen me yet. I could theoretically get away without them. Freaking out. Let's try and keep the fight over here, huh? I don't remember if you have to charge it in this game. I don't think you do. Oh my god. Oh shit, I didn't realize I thing away. Yeah, this fight's annoying for a bunch of reasons. Least of all, fucking storm beasts, right? I never realized it wasn't them flicking their tails at you, they're actually shooting it out of, like, the middle of their body. I feel like the remake definitely made it look like they're shooting it from their tails. Whereas the, here, they're, like, shooting it out of their mouths, which is a bit weirder. Because, like, it's coming from, like, where their spine would be, basically. But yeah, look at that! Look how cool that is! I'm dead. Thank you, King of the Storm. Like, the fucking banking over the island, it's so good! Also, it's not immediately recognizable that the island is extremely small, you know? Let's take the fragrant ring off. I need the cling ring for this. I don't have enough, normal health, I don't think. Shit. Who sells Half Moon Graph? Jesus Christ. My lisp is slightly more noticeable because I bit my tongue a bunch yesterday, which sucks. But also, again, cottonmouth, amongst other things. Yeah, you kind of really only, like, get them one at a time, which sucks. Also, you can get staggered out of it. Like, what the hell? Well, there go my souls. I probably should prioritize picking them up. And unfortunately, the Thief's Ring doesn't do as much here because they're all aggroed on you as soon as you open, like, you go into the door. So I should probably just put on... I guess there's the regen, right? Try and make up for the, because you're going to be, like, bleeding health in this fight. It's inescapable. I forget. Yeah, it doesn't go that far, unfortunately. I still think this is the coolest version of Storm Ruler. The one in Dark Souls 3 is neat, but... Oh, come on. Wow. I do not remember them being this aggressive. Maybe the ring was helping a little. Damn. Oof. As they say. Yeah, don't the Avarice Ring and the fucking Thief's Ring have like the same icon when you're wearing them? Yeah, the King of the Storms will always be aggroed on you no matter what you do. If I remember correctly... Come on, I rolled. That's a little bit. I do appreciate it auto-tracking to the nearest enemy when you do that. And the King of the Storm does appear to be fucking off for the most part. Yeah, unfortunately, physical boundaries on the ground do fucking stop the beam from hitting them. You have to get, like, a clear line of sight, which is not as easy as you would think. Also, yeah, they can follow up, like, right away. What the hell? That's not cool. I'm trying to get all the ads. I don't remember if the ads respawn. I don't think they do. But, you know, it's been a bit. And I did just get punked like 5 times in a row, so... Forgive me if I'm a little paranoid. God, that thing is so... And I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. God damn, that thing's so cool. It doesn't even flinch when you hit it, man. God. Its tail takes that long to go past you. Just the fucking scale of it. Like, this is gimmicky, you know? But I wish video games would do this shit more, because holy fuck! It can be difficult to hit, though, because, like, The Storm Ruler's range is deceptive. It makes you think it goes a lot further than it does. You know? Also, you can lock onto the King of the Storm for like fucking a million miles away. I love it. Yeah, and they give you full heals here because they know you're gonna need it. Yeah, the Storm Ruler doesn't actually do a lot of damage, you know? Not really. God, that thing is awesome. And it really only has the one attack. But it's a fucking cool attack. I need to kill the baby one. Oh, did it fucking kill itself running into it? That's awesome. God, that's so fucking cool. I think I'm mostly safe as long as I hang out around this rock. I love that it's like hues of green and purple and fucking... Ugh! Oh, there's still one left. Oh. I forgot they curved. Man, I want more stuff like this in video games. Just like these giant set-piece bosses. Like, Demon's Souls is one of the only games where I'm like, I know the boss isn't really hard or mechanically complex, but it's so fucking cool. And they kept that with Dark Souls going forward, although they thankfully made the bosses a little bit more of like a thing to do and less of like it's just here to look cool. Most of the time. Bed of Chaos is still awful, which is weird because like the Dragon God isn't like incredible or anything, but it's way better than Bed of Chaos because at least there's like your actions have an effect on the outcome of the fucking thing. You know? It's a little finicky, but it does actually function. Something I do kind of hate about Demon's Souls is that the bosses disappear way too fast. You should get some like time of like the King of the Storm should have a cutscene for after you kill it, where it fucking crashes into the ground, like, and it like maybe smashes the top of the island or something. Like, I always thought in Dark Souls, like for the really, really big bosses, you should get to see them like in the environment afterward, just so you can like take in the design. Because there are some bosses, you kill them, like you barely get to see them in the fight, you know? Oh yeah, I can kill those things now. Grab this first. Yeah, and you get your pure Cloudstone. Oh yeah, I can probably swap this out again to you. Since I'm using the Insanity Catalyst. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I should have fucking kept it at pure black. Well, no, because it would have gone up anyway. Oh well. Yeah, and apparently the reason the Storm Ruler is so powerful here is because of these black obelisk things. If I read the sword's description, it explicitly says that you can't use... Why am I fucking pressing the wrong buttons? I'm stupid. I was thinking of a different game. Yeah, you can't use it anywhere else. It's also not really explained why they would need this sword, because I don't think the King of the Storm was always here, and they clearly didn't kill it with it. Probably didn't even have to fight it. And it's unclear if... Man, if the King of the Storm started out as a demon, or if it was just one of those fucking sky beasts that became large because it acquired enough souls. Because Demon's Souls, the game, not the object, has this sort of running thing of, wow, man, fuck you. That happens a lot in this stage because of the fucking... Anyway. You'll almost never be able to actually fucking get any Cloudstone from those things because they always die off the map. Anyway, Demon Souls like has a running theme of nothing seems to actually start out as a demon. They get enough souls or they acquire a special power and end up that way. Like the old hero was a guy who was deified by his people and became a demon. The maiden Estrella forsook her human soul and became a demon because she wanted to save people. Like, you know, stuff like that. It's like these things aren't... I think Flame Lurker is kind of the only one that looks like it was a demon originally. Like, I think even the Man-Eaters used to be people at one point. I don't know what the fucking Storm Ruler's soul makes.
Thank goodness, I was worried.
I do find it interesting that Storm Ruler is always a weapon you find. It's never like a fucking... My brain is melting. Hey, what's the description on this? Ah, right. Cloudstone is for when you encounter weapons that go through swords. Weapons that go through shields. I'm sorry, I'm having a day. And I'll keep these on my person for when I get to the Valley of Defilement. I don't have any dupes, right? Okay.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
Did he start saying that after I killed most of the demons? Because I feel like that's what happened. Anyway, Stonefang's done. Latria is done. Isle of Shadowmen is done. You know, I was really hoping in the remake they would either fix the Archstone, or honestly, I was expecting DLC for the remake to be like, the fucking Land of Giants, now available. How fucking cool would that be? Come on. They didn't do it, though. Have you seen the fucking enemies that were supposed to be there? It would have inspired a new generation of Rule 34. Also, it would have been a snow area, and snow areas in my fucking games are like some of my favorites. Alright, let's see if my modded PS3 can make this run any better than it did in the original game. Because they never fixed it. There was never like a patch that fixed the frame rate. Also, the fact that the rain in the Valley of Defilement is just a texture that moves like 4 feet in front of your character. Because like, it's done like this to make you think it's in front of you. It's not even on your character. It's in front of your character. And it just follows you around. It's so fucking weird. You know? Like, it's never actually on your character. It's just always to the side of wherever the camera is. Because this game was designed to be played on a CRT monitor, so it's not even at the sides of the screen. It's just directly in front of you wherever you're looking. It's very stupid. Anyway, the Valley of Defilement sucks, in case you weren't already aware of that. Do I have any... shit. I should probably actually go back. I don't have any of the fucking flowers that heal poison. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, that water texture... I feel like some of the loading problems of the Valley of Defilement would go away if they just got rid of this stupid rain texture, because I feel like... Because, like, it's not the water effects that cause the game to freak out all the time. In Dark Souls it was, because it was the fucking new Londo also does that. Oh, I didn't pick these up? Weird. I thought I did. Yeah, because I got the one at the back, right? Yeah. Weird. Anyway. But yeah, it's like, fucking the engine that Dark Souls and Demon Souls run in, I don't know what it's called. I guess just the Souls engine. Yuria in this one, right? Because I knew they reused the name in Dark Souls 3, but I couldn't remember if it was Carla or Yuria. Oh yeah, I should also fucking level up instead of being a dumbass.
Thank goodness.
Totally forgot. Do you need to deposit anything? Nah, I should be fine. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, it never seems to be like specifically the fucking water that's the problem. It's always the texturing that causes issues, because the game also freaks out when electricity effects are on screen. Oh cool, it automatically... That's like the first time that's actually been helpful. I should repair my shit too.
Soul of the lost withdraws
Yeah, I want more
from
Vit
us.
because I'm kind of tired of having to wear the
Augment
Kling ring.
thy
Also, I'm a fucking
strength,
idiot. I didn't
help
kill
the world.
myself. Man, I am literally not fucking
can
working today, huh? What is wrong with me?
Do come back alive. Do you have...
Is there anything... Oops. Heal... Anti-magic field, huh?
Yes,
I'm gonna go check, Frake, and then I'll wait until I have, Carla. Sorry, Yuria. Man. Do they have the same voice actor between games? Because some voice actors do reappear.
More demon souls to me. Thank you. Let me. I am once our.
Homing Solera. I like that they stay, even if you don't have it, so you know for next time. Okay, so it'll either be a weapon,
I can.
or it will be something with Yuria. That's fine, though. I need to kill myself. As long as, like, fucking I actually remember to go get her. I think I will. I've done a pretty good job of remembering all the things I need to do, you know? The Nexus having world tendency is interesting. I don't think it's associated with anything, but the fact that it exists is kind of neat, you know? Sorry, I was just looking at... fucking... I shredded a bunch of old sketches the other day, like client sketches and stuff that I don't want to hold on to anymore for one reason or another. Plus a bunch of stuff that I was working on like years and years ago that I don't really feel like having around. And I decided to keep like a random handful of scraps of things that I particularly thought like, yeah, no, those ones are alright. And now they're all just kind of sitting on my desk, so I need to figure out what to do with them. Also a bunch of, because when I make symbol arts in Phantasy Star, I plan the symbol art out ahead of time with a sketch on these. I have these things that aren't sticky notes, but they are the exact same diameter of a sticky note. They're just not sticky. They're like white pieces of paper. I don't know where I got them from, but I have like a full stack of them, and I just use them as like, whenever I'm planning out poses for a sketch or something, it's the location, it's what I use for that. I think I'm gonna go talk to Blythe actually and buy some more fucking the half moon ones. Because, like, the Crescent Moon ones are good for topping up, but the Half Moon ones are like, oh, I took a hit, I need more health. Is it just me, or does being in soul form not cap you to half your health? It caps you to, like, a specific number, because that doesn't feel like half my health, even though I know numerically it is. Because it doesn't feel like I've gotten any more health than I did at the start of the game, you know? Because I keep getting, like, 1 and 2 shot. It sucks. Anyway, I also have these pieces of colored paper. It was a stack of papers that were all like in different rainbow colors, essentially. It was like you would have a red section and then a yellow section, like a white section, a green section, whatever. I don't know where I got them from. I know there's an artist that I used to follow on Twitter who had those same cards, and I wanted to ask where they got them from because I, for the life of me, can't fucking remember. But I really like them. They're really satisfying to draw on because they have a good texture. And they're like the right size for demoing like a fucking like, oh, I just want to try out what this like pose would look like, you know? Which I think is really nice. I use them a lot for
Good day.
like when I'm just trying to like figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Because I have a thing I'll do where I'll draw on a piece of paper and then I'll either like take a picture of it or scan it with my hand scanner, and then I'll put it in Clip Studio, and I'll kind of use that as like the basis for whatever like sketch or like thing I'm trying to do. Because a lot of the time I have a really hard time doing initial sketches in Clip Studio. I don't know what it is, but actually just like digitally at all. If I'm drawing something in Clip Studio or Photoshop or like, you know, any number like a Krita or fucking Psy, any number of those things, I have a very difficult time going on top of the thing that I've already done digitally. I don't know why. It just feels like it's almost like as if they're on the same layer, even though I know they're not. It's just I have a hard time visually differentiating the sketch from the fucking thing if like if they're both digital. But if one of them is clearly a pencil drawing that I am drawing on top of or using as the base, it feels a lot more like, yeah, those are two separate things, and I can kind of like keep them separated in my head better. I don't know why I'm like that, but I tend to work better if I draw a paper like sketch first, and then I draw a fucking digital one on top of it. Maybe I'm just weird, but that's part of why I ended up with a lot of like because I do a lot of things where it's like, damn it, I'll draw a fucking sketch, but I'll draw like half of a character. I won't draw the entire character. And then I'll just draw the other half of them when I do the digital one, because I just needed to get that like first part right so that I would have like it correct in my brain, you know? Oh god, I forgot about this. Because there's no fucking ring. That's interesting. Ow. Swing from block is better there. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, the jellyfish. I totally forgot about the jellyfish. They suck. I hate them. I don't remember if the swamp in this one poisons you. I don't think it does, because that would be mean, because the swamp in this game is much, much larger than the swamp in Blighttown. Okay, it does poison you. There's just no active bar. Got it. Okay. Non-negotiable. I need to have that. I think 2 recovery items is enough to mostly beat it, but I should probably top up every once in a while just to be safe. The thing is, though, there's no beating the poison in this zone. You will be poisoned the entire time. Just accept it. You're going to be poisoned. I know you're supposed to carry like a holy weapon here, but I don't think I found the holy mace in 1-1, or sorry, 5-1. I wasn't paying attention to where I was walking, and I forget where it is. It's also not great as like just a weapon, you know? So like, and yeah, the way this level's supposed to work is you're supposed to use the items as, oh, there she is. There's Mildred. I forgot where she was. It's been a while. This is the first version of her, if I remember correctly. Her sword's way cooler in this game than it is in the others. I'm not a huge fan of the cleaver in fucking... Yeah, okay. I forgot that goes through block. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the cleaver in the other games where it has like that curve on the handle and it's like a different shape. I much prefer the version in this game where it's just a big fucking knife. I think that's way cooler. Yeah, I don't think two-handing this is gonna work. I need that block. Because, like, reduction on the fucking... It's only 70% versus, like, 95, so I should probably just go with the regular shield. I don't know why I was two-handing it. I guess I thought I was still fucking holding the Storm Ruler or something. Yeah, getting the Storm Ruler before going to Latria is, super useful. Oh, shit. Oh, well, it was a break. That's fuck. Man, I'm not paying attention for shit. Yeah, and that's better here because of the fucking... Like, I don't get the fucking extra damage, but being able to pancake them is worth it. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's one over there. The fact that... Are those leeches or fish? I think those might be leeches, actually. Because I can't see fucking fish living here. God, I hate this place. It's not actually my least favorite zone in the game, but it makes you feel it, you know? Also, all the enemies here are weirdly strong, and I know that's a strange thing to say for it being the last zone of the world, but I feel like the game knows that you're coming here right before you go to the final area, which is Boletaria 1-4. Well, it's the last full area, let's say. I feel like the game knows that people are going to be doing this second to last, so it's the hardest zone in terms of damage output compared to the others, if I remember correctly. Huh, I wonder where she went. Oh, there she is. Can I lock on, please? Yeah, the game treats it like you can't see in front of your face, which is fucking weird. Okay, so I only get like 3 shots at that. That kind of sucks. Oof. Oh, right, you can't fucking roll in this area. I forgot. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be hard. I might need to use a different weapon. Something I can swing faster. Well, I'll kill these first guys, but yeah. I guess it's time to see what the Makoto has to offer. I never really used the Makoto in my previous playthroughs, because my first playthrough I did a quality build, which ended up turning into like a faith build towards the end. I never really did a sorcery build, despite the fact that it was broken. I just like wasn't really interested. I think it was because spells cast really slowly in Demon Souls, and you're completely open to attack while you're casting them, and you can get staggered out of them super easily, which I think is a problem a lot of the Souls games have, where it's like, I want to cast a spell, but there's like, because like, especially if you're fighting players, spellcasting is not super good in a lot of the Souls games because it's very easy for players to dodge spells. Dark Souls 3 started to put in some spells that were easier, and Dark Souls 2 had a lot of area denial spells that were designed to be used in cooperation with the sword that I think like made it a lot more viable. I remember Pyromancy was very viable for PvP in fucking Dark Souls 2. Because I used to do the thing where you join the Dragon Covenant, and then you just hang out on the bridge in fucking Iron Keep, and just PvP people all fucking day until you got your dragon scales to get the armor. And that armor was actually pretty good for a while. It had high defense and insane fire resistance. And then you would get the sword, and you would get the fucking... Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I guess I don't really need the Thief's Ring here, because I think enemy aggro on this level is pretty low, just in general, you know? Yeah, I think you kind of have to just fight her on these platforms, you know? God, it's so easy to lose your fucking... Okay, she's over there. Wait, did I take the wrong one off? No, I didn't. Wait, does the sword passive drain your health? I thought it drained your health on swing. God damn. Ugh. I might need a different weapon. If I can't run here anyway, it might be worth it to fucking wear super heavy armor. You know?
Hello again.
Take... Let's bring the Crescent Falchion back for one last time. Do I have enough strength to use any of these? Did I actually get the mace? No. What's the stat requirement on it? 18 strength. I think I have 18 strength. Hell, I probably have, cause what do you need? Don't you need like 32 for the fucking...
You have a...
Okay, so let's fuck around. I can use it. God, that fucking shield. Yeah, I need to deposit some stuff.
Hello, I'm keep...
Let's deposit all of my heavy arrows. And this... Let's get rid of that for a bit. Get rid of this for a little bit. Just because I don't have enough weight right now. Yeah, we'll just go with the DBS for now. And... Should I even bother with Crescent Moongrass anymore? I feel like I don't need to.
You have a...
Okay, and then... A full heal just in case. Yeah, I think that works. And then I'll have you here, and then the Archstone there. And then I'll replace this with the magic one once I'm out of the valley. I think that works. Okay. Alright.
Hello,
Let's grab some boots. Oops.
You have a...
I'm able to stand, right? Jesus. No, I am not. I can walk around in that. Let's just grab some
Hello,
like
again.
different gloves. Deposits. Gauntlets, black boots. Take. That work maybe? What's the fluted one actually at? You know? in terms
You
of
have a heart of gold.
like defense. So I didn't actually check. 34. Yeah, that puts me over. So 34 for what?
Hello again.
34, there, 32, 5. I'll see which of these I like more. Visually, I mean. Because the fluted armor on the female, like, character doesn't look as good as the male one, unfortunately.
Hello again.
Let's check the other one.
You have a heart of gold.
I think I like the chainmail more. I'm not even sure what's the defensive. Oh, it's just like what damage type they're more resistant to. And this one's better against slash, which is what I think she's doing, so.
Hello,
Ugh, man.
You have a heart of gold.
Oh, am I still too heavy? Barely, wow. Oh, that doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't have a weight. Damn. I guess I could go with the steel shield.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, rest assured.
Right, sorry, I got a message. Deposit item. Let's do... Because the steel shield weighs less than half as much, but it has almost the exact same stats. What the fuck? Ugh, man. What's the point? Why would you not just use the fucking steel shield if it has almost the same stats? I don't get it. That seems weird. Put those back on. I don't know why. It feels heavier even though there's no actual change. Maybe it's a placebo. My head hurts so much. Okay. Gonna get you this time. God, your character runs so fucking weird with their weapon. In the other games, they made it so that your character just doubles down in whatever resting position they keep the weapon. Like, if it's on your shoulder, they just lean forward and the weapon on their shoulder goes back a little bit. They definitely figured that out, because it was fucking weird when you're just, like, flopping the greatswords around and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do super heavy in this game, because it doesn't feel as good as, like, in the other games, because in Demon's Souls, more than any of the other games, when your fucking mobility is impaired, it is fucking impaired. Like, goddamn. Yeah, I think here the ability to block is slightly more important than regeneration. Only a little, though. Yeah, because the ring will help mitigate it a little bit. It'll basically have the amount of times I'll have to heal, which is helpful, you know. Whereas with the other one, it, like, dramatically delays how long you have to heal. God, you walk so fucking slow in the Valley of Defilement. The thing is, you're going to be using up your stamina constantly, just running around, and then you get punked by an enemy you can't fucking see. You know? And I want to put the Thief's Ring back on so that I'm not getting attacked from enemies that are, like, outside of my field of vision. Because you see that, like, fog of war. Part of that is so the game doesn't turn into, like, a slideshow. Part of that is to make it so you can't see every threat ahead of time. Like, I can see the footsteps of her getting closer to me, and that's about it. She walks in, like, a weird figure 8 pattern through the swamp. Celine does too when you're playing on Black World Tendency. Yeah, she's soft aggroed over to me. And the thing is, she's not impaired by the fucking water, so what the hell? Yeah, you get her outfit earlier in the game. Oh my god, I forgot she doesn't take any fucking damage. Wow, even with this fucking sword, or the shield. Come on, I didn't have, like, any breathing room there. I hate her so much. She's the worst one. None of the other versions of her are as bad. The Dark Souls 1 is only bad if she catches you off guard. I don't even think she's in Dark Souls 2. A lot of the recurring enemies are not in Dark Souls 2, unfortunately. I don't know why. Maybe the team just wasn't in on the joke. Dark Souls 3 does have most of the recurring enemies. And she's not even, like, on the beaten path in Dark Souls 3. She's, like, off to the side. She's pretty easy to deal with, too. It is more surprising in Dark Souls 3 when she just... Cause she's not an invasion in Dark Souls 3, like she is in Dark Souls 1. She just fucking, like, is in a hole that you fall into. And if you don't know she's there, she can catch you off guard. But it's not like she's coming out of fucking nowhere. And in Elden Ring, she's back to being an invasion again, and she invades you in 2 spots that are completely optional, and she's not really a problem in either of them. I do kind of wish Night Rain had, like, Night Rain had, like, DLC, or not DLC, NPC character invasions. I was kind of surprised that it didn't really have any human-style opponents in any parts of the game. All it has are, like, those, like, dark ghost versions of your guys, but only when you're fighting specific bosses, so what the hell. Night Rain is weird. I do want to get back to playing it. It's just, it's annoying because it's not as easy of a game to just pick up and play. Ironically enough, you kind of have to have a crew that you're, like, able to cooperate with, you know? Because everyone's trying to perform their own specific objectives, and that really only works if you're with a bunch of guys you know and are, like, alternating, you know, objectives. Like, okay, we'll do this one here since we got this kind of map. And then next time we'll try and, like, get the other guy's objective, right? You know, it's that kind of thing. Fuck. I have to full heal. It's the only way to fucking not die. This feels like a kind of fight that has, like, its outcome is determined by, like, one action. on either my or her part. And I think it's because the platform's too damn slow. I've got no room to retreat. I have to meet her head on. And if I don't... It's a DPS race that relies on me standing in the right spot. Like, I only didn't die on her first swing there because I rolled at the right time and happened to land on a part of the platform that I still had mobility. The fact that this game doesn't have the ring that makes you run normally in the swamp is kind of insane to me, because Dark Souls 1 doesn't need it. Like, Blighttown isn't that bad. It's a tiny room in comparison to the Valley of Defilement, which is fucking enormous. Like, the valley is so big. That's the part that it's like, this level is the largest one in the game. Easily. And it takes so long to go through because of its size. And you're taking damage the entire time. It's the only level in the game that forces you to completely change everything about your playstyle, because what you were doing before will not work here. You have to have healing items. You need to have some way to mitigate the poison. You need to be able to tank more hits because you're not going to be able to avoid them. Lightweight characters, get out. Go pick up a fucking shield. Like, it's so weird. Granted, this is the sort of thing I like in games. I like when the game's like, nah, fuck you. You need to engage with mechanics you've been ignoring up until this point. And I'm like, okay, shit. Fine, fuck. And I think that's kind of cool. It's just fucking aggravating when it's, like, takes so long to acclimate. Because in the other Souls games, you know, I tend not to use a shield. Not really. But here I have to. I will die if I do not use a shield here. And that's annoying. I should probably just cure my poison just to fucking... Maybe I should try fighting her over here and then, like, retreat onto the platform. Maybe? I don't know. Because this feels smaller than the other one. Oh, is she not going to attack me over here if I'm not standing on that other platform? And something I don't like in Demon Souls, you don't know how close you are to getting a status effect to proc on you, compared to, like, in Dark Souls where there's a bar at the edge of the screen, you know? Fuck it. Yeah, because this platform's larger, but not by fucking much. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me with that. I did not fucking go for a goddamn... Yeah, I hate when it does, like... Oh, you meant to shove, right? Cool. Fuck. Oh, you don't get her sword here. Weird. I remembered getting it in this location. I guess it's somewhere else. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these fucking levels. Because I don't fucking remember where anything is. Oh, that would have been useful, like, way earlier in the game. Right, I forgot I took out Crescent. I think I'm gonna go around the sides and work my way in. Because Valley Defilement's at what? +1? Or I guess it's at +2, because +3 is pure white. And Sucker Stone is for bleed, I think. I'll be at pure white after I kill the next boss here. Yeah, in case you didn't realize that fire is effective in this zone. Who would have thought? Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should be getting up all the items in the early part of the level first. Because... you have to hang left around the fucking thing to get into the rest of the level, and I should probably be grabbing all the items up to that point first. The mental checklist for this level is way harsher than all the others, because, like, you can usually see where all the paths are in fucking the other levels. Not here. Not fucking here. Because, like, it's so hard to tell how far away anything is in this level. And you can only see the items. But the problem with that is that as soon as you fucking, like, get all the items, your guide stones are gone. And you're back to being like, where the fuck do I go, right? I know these aren't really the same thing, but they remind me of man-eater shells. I think it's the skulls. Yeah, I don't like that the jellyfish, like, come out of nowhere sometimes. I like how he was, like, trying to survive here for a little bit. Ugh. Right. Yeah, and then there's, like, the boardwalk. Because there's a fence in the middle of this fucking place for some goddamn reason. God, the Valley of Defilement. It's just... And I can't bring myself to say I hate it, because they're committing to this being awful. And I can respect that. Like, just make a punishment zone, you know? Because, like, it's... Because I always felt Blighttown was, like, too easy, almost. Like, they didn't want to do the Valley of Defilement again, but they still wanted to kind of keep the idea. That's not as interesting to me. Just having this be a fucking, like, oh god, this area is suffering, has an artistic merit to it, I think. That I don't feel Blighttown has as much of. Blighttown always felt more gimmicky to me. Like, Blighttown feels like, hey, do you remember the Valley of Defilement? Oh, there's the Lucerne. It's weird that it's called the Lucerne in Dark Souls, but it's the Mirrodin Hammer here because it's from the place that the Temple Knights are from. Oh yeah, you get a second one here in case you didn't already have it. Can I wear two? I'm curious. I don't think I can. Yeah, oh, that sucks. You can actually get 3 of those because you can trade an item with Sparkly to get a 3rd Regenerator's Ring if for some fucking reason you wanted one. I guess you could give them to your fucking online friends who haven't gotten here yet to prepare them a bit more. Because one of them is in the Isle of the Shadowmen. It's in fucking 4-1. The other one is here, and and the 3rd one is also in the Isle of the Shadowmen. It's fucking weird that you can get 2 of them in the same area, and one of them is significantly more hidden. Because one of them is behind a wall you have to climb up, so that's not, like, obvious. But the other one, you have to trade a specific item with the crow to get, so what the fuck? And it's weird is I think you can also trade the item to the crow to get something else. Granted, none of the actual trade options for the crow are very good. Because unlike in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and fucking 3, the crow doesn't have any unique items. All the items you can get from the crow in this game are items you can also find, and most of them are items you can find in the Isle of the Shadowmen, so why would you ever bother fucking... Oh, God. Why would you ever bother fucking trading with him if you can just pick them up in the same area? Yeah, and this goes... Yeah, that's the way. Something I remember disliking a lot was having to fight these guys every time. I know I'm kind of wasting that here, but... Yeah, I don't like how short the lock-on is in this game either. I know it's this level is more of the problem for that. Because it's like, I try to lock on while facing like a different direction, which you can do in the other Souls games. But my character just kind of like flings themselves like around, and that sucks. Stop doing that. Would it be better just to shoot? Nope. No, it would not be. Oh my god. Why does it keep doing that? I hate... Okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't like the the Demon Souls shove. It's worse than the Dark Souls kick in pretty much every way, and it can get you killed because the game thinks you're trying to do it all the fucking time for some reason. Because, like, if you press forward and fucking attack at the same time, I'm gonna die. And I'm dead. God damn it. And the fact that he doesn't stagger. God. Man. Alright, well, I got all the items at least, so I can fucking... I think I might switch out my weapon. I love the DBS, but it's not working here, you know?
Hello again.
What do I have that's like a good alternative? Not a lot. I think all the enemies there are immune to poison, so... Could go for a spear and like... Hold on.
You have a...
Let's unequip those. What's the hammer's moveset? I don't think I've used it in this game. That's pretty fast. Is it the same speed as the spear? No, spear seems better. So let's put the DBS and the other stuff away just so I have some fucking room to actually carry shit. And I could probably go brushwood if I'm using the spear. And then armor. I won't have enough equip weight. So.
You have a...
Yeah, I might. I think I still need the cling ring. And then I have... I'm actually pretty far below, because I'm not using the DBS. I could probably wear heavier armor.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
Take... Let's try it.
You have a...
This puts me here, and then there. I could probably wear the brushwood set. Hold on.
Hello again. I'm keep...
Can I deposit anything else in my inventory? My inventory is kind of filling up here. Because I don't think I'm carrying that much stuff.
You have a...
Yeah, I can do it. Alright, let's upgrade this fucking scythe. Or spear, Christ.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
Hold on. Take item. I need a weapon to kill the, fucking... Hold on.
You have a heart of gold.
I need the DBS back just temporarily.
Hello again. I'm keeping...
Take item.
You...
Wow, I can actually equip that. Holy shit. Man. Well, because I don't have a shield equipped. Fair enough. I need some souls to upgrade that spear. I like the brushwood armor, but part of the thing, which is a problem in Demon Souls, is I have an aversion to, I don't like wearing armor that the other NPCs are wearing, you know? And in Demon Souls, all of the armor in the game is being worn by someone. Oh, that was instant. Cool. Anyway, I'll do that 2 or 3 times just so I have enough souls to upgrade this. Maybe I'll fucking make it bleed. I'm pretty sure 90% of the enemies in the game are weak to bleed. Pretty much everything except the skeletons and gargoyles. I mean, I do still want to rock the DBS, because I fucking put all this goddamn time into upgrading, or rather, leveling up my character so they could use it. But, you know... Oh, right, I have to kill myself, I forgot. Because there's no resetting at the Archstone. That is definitely something Dark Souls improved, because, like... This game was not built with the intention that you would ever be grinding for anything, like, in an area continuously. It's just pure happenstance that this zone ended up becoming, like, super, like, useful for doing that. That was not the intent of the devs. It's very obvious. Because there's no way to quickly reset the area aside from dying, which introduces like a risk factor, you know? Okay, I just need to fucking hit him. There's no... yeah. That was stupid.